Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are very fine. So today I am going to start first prime numbers. First, see the definition. What are prime numbers? A number that is divisible only by itself and one is called a prime number. Okay. Okay. A number that is divisible only by itself and one. That means we can say the number has only the two factors that are itself and that now one. Clear? So the number is divisible by itself and one. It means the number has only two factors, the number itself and one. Clear? That means it has only two factors. Only two factors, number itself and one. This means actually this, a number that is divisible only by itself and one is called a prime number. It means it has only two factors, the number itself and one. For example, see, suppose a number 5. So just how can we represent 5? 5 is equals to 1 into 5. So we can divide 5 by 1 and 5. Okay, or there are only two factors of 5, 1 and 5. So this is a prime number. But suppose there is a number 6. We can represent 6 as 1 into 6, 2 into 3. So 6 is divisible by 1, 6, 2 and 3. So there are four factors of 6. So 6 is not a prime number. Clear? That means the number must consist of only two factors, the number itself and one, or the number is divisible by that number and one. So those numbers are called prime numbers. But acha, example 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. These are the prime number. Example, there are number of prime numbers. So these are the example only. See, 2 we can divide only 1 by 2. We can write 2 as only 1 into 2, 3, 1 into 5, 1 into 7, 1 into 11, 1 into 13, 1 into 17, 1 into 19. So only 2. Oh, again 23, 1 into 23. So see, the number has only two factors. The numbers have only two factors, one and that number itself. So these are called the prime numbers. Okay, prime number means only two factors, only two, or we can say the number is divisible by only that number and one, only that number and one. Those are prime numbers. Clear, everybody? Clear? That means the number having more than two factors are not prime numbers. More than two factors are not prime numbers. Clear, everybody? Okay. Acha, now come to the 0. Always remember, acha, you say 7 divided by 0. Is it possible? Is it possible? It's not possible. It's not possible. So we can't divide a 0 by 0. We can't divide 0 by 0. We can't do it. We can't do it. That means the 0 is not divisible by 0. So 0 is not a prime number. 0 not prime. 0 is not prime number. Clear? Not prime number. Not a prime number. Clear, everybody? Because 0 is not divisible by 0. We know to be a prime number, the number should be divisible by itself. The number should be divisible by itself. But we know 0 is not divisible by 0. So 0 is not a prime number. Acha, 1. How can I represent 1? 1 is equals to 1 into 1. So see, 1 is equals to 1 into 1 means there is only one factor of 1. That is the number 1 itself. No more factor. So that's why 1 is also not a prime number. So remember, 0 and 1, these are not prime numbers. Not prime numbers. Clear, everybody? Because 0 is not divisible by 0 and 1 has only one factor. 1 has only one factor, so that's why 1 is also not a prime number. So 0 and 1 both are not prime number. Clear? 0 and 1, 0 and 1 both are not prime number. So clear prime number? Okay. Now I am going to start composite numbers. What are composite numbers? See, a composite number that is divisible by a number other than itself and 1 is called a composite number. For the prime numbers divisible by only itself and 1, but composite number other than itself and 1. That means we can say it has the factors, other than itself and 1. Clear? That means it has more than two factors. That means we can represent any composite number by more than two factors. That means the number has the factors other than itself and 1, but prime number only number itself and 1, but composite number other than itself and 1. For example, suppose 6, 1 into 6. We can also represent 6 as 2 into 3. So 6 is a composite number. Again 12, 1 into 12, the number itself and 1 is okay, no problem with that. If the number, we can represent the number by these two only, that means the number itself and 1, then that is prime number. But 12, I can represent the 12 also as 2 into 6 or 3 into 4. So there are 6 factors of 12. So 12 is a composite number. So always remember, composite number consists of more than two factors, or the number is divisible by the number other than itself and 1. Yeah, here 12 is divisible by 1, 12 is divisible by 12. It's okay. But 12 is also divisible by 2, divisible by 6, divisible by 3, divisible by 4. So other than the number other than. So these are the numbers other than 1 and that number. So 12 is divisible not only by 1 and 12. 12 is divisible by also 2, 6, 3, 4. That means 12 has more than two factors. Minimum two factors, we know any number consists of minimum two factors except 0 and 1. That is the number itself and 1. If any number has only those two factors, that is called the prime number. But if the number has more than two factors other than 1 and that number, those numbers are called composite numbers. Okay. Acha, you know how can we get the product 0? Suppose 5 into, how can we get the product 0? One number should be 0. Okay. So how can we get the product 0? There must be one number 0. One number must be 0. So that's why 0 is not a composite number. 0 is not a composite number. Okay. If the product is 0, you can say the product 0 has more than two factors. But no, to get the product 0, one number should be 0. So that's why 0 is not a composite number. 0 is not a composite number. Okay. And how can I get the product 1? If I multiply 1 into 1, that means 1 has only one factor, that is 1 only. 1 has only one factor, that is 1. Previously I told that. So that's why 1 is also not a composite number. So 0 and 1 not prime as well as not composite number. Okay, 0 and 1 are not prime numbers. 0 and 1 are not composite numbers. Clear everybody? The numbers which are not prime, listen this line carefully. The numbers, example of composite number of examples are there: 6, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16, 15, etc. See now, 2 into 3. 8 means not only 1 into 8, 2 into 4. It has more than 2 factors. So composite number. Remember the numbers which are not prime numbers, bracket में except 0 and 1 are all composite numbers. All the numbers either except 0 and 1, except 0 and 1, again I am telling except 0 and 1, all the numbers either prime or composite, either prime or composite. The number which are not prime are composite, the numbers which are not composite are prime numbers. Clear? Except 0 and 1, this is very important, except 0 and 1. 0 and 1 are not the composite number and are not the prime number. Okay students? Okay. Next is co-prime number. Co-prime numbers. First see the definition. Two numbers are co-prime numbers if the only common factor they have 1. First I am giving the example, then you will be cleared. Suppose there is a number 12. 12 is equals to, we can write 12 is equals to 1 into 12 or 2 into 6 or 3 into 4. We have another number 35. 35 is equals to 1 into 35 or 5 into 7. Okay. Acha, 12 is not a prime number. 35 is not a prime number. These two numbers are not a prime numbers. But see, what are the factors of 12? Factors of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. And what are the factors of 35? 1, 5, 7 and 35. Now see these factors and these factors. Are there any common factor between 12 and 35? Common factor means, suppose you have a number 6. 6 means 1 into 2 into 3. And another number, suppose you have 8. 8 means 1 into 2 into 2 into 2. So see the factors of 6, 1, 2 and 3. And 8, 1, 2, 2, 2. Here 2 is common. See, here also we have 2. Here also you have 2. So 2 is the common factor. Common means, I have told you, common means the factor which has in both the factors, which has in both the factors of both the number. Okay, this is the common factor. Okay. Acha, but here you see 12 is not a prime number and 35 is also not a prime number. But see the factors of 12 and factors of 13. It was 35. Factors of 12 and factors of 35. Except one, are there any common factor? Except one, are there any common factor? No. If only they have only one common factor, that is 1, then we say the numbers are co-prime numbers. That means here 12 and 35 are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers. Clear everybody? Okay. Another example, suppose for the two numbers for the numbers to be co-prime, the number may be prime number or the number may be composite number. See now, 12 composite number, 35 composite number, but they are co-prime numbers. Another example, suppose you have 7. 7 means 1 into 7, and suppose we have 12. 12 means 1 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay. So again see, factors of 7, 1 and 7. Factor of 12, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So there is no common factor between 7 and 12 except 1. 7 is a prime number, but 12 is not a prime number. But they are co-prime numbers. 7 and 12 co-prime number. Co-prime numbers. 7 and 12 are co-prime numbers. So clear, co-prime number means what? See, the number may be prime number or composite, both are composite, one prime one composite, or either it may be both are prime number, no problem with that. Okay, the one number may be composite, one number may be prime, both number may be composite, both number may also be prime, no problem with that. They can be co-prime numbers. Clear. Co-prime number means the number if they have only one common factor, that is 1. If the common factor between them is only 1, except 1 there is no other common factor, then the numbers are called co-prime numbers. Clear everybody? See here between 12 and 35, except 1 there is no common factor, 2 3 4 6 12, but here 5 7 35, no common factor. So these type of numbers are called co-prime numbers if they have only one common factor, that is 1. Clear students? Okay, next I will discuss about prime factorization. It's very important, very much important. Prime factorization very much important. See what is factorization. Factorization you have already done it. See, writing a number as a product of its factors is called factorization. Writing a number as a product of its factors is called factorization. For example, suppose you have a number 12. 12 is equals to 2 into 6. The writing a number as the product of its factors. 2 is the factor of 12. 6 is also a factor of 12. So 2 into 6 means 12. 3 into 4 means 12. So writing the number as the product of its factors is called factorization. That means writing the, suppose example, say 12, I am writing 12 as 2 into 6, 3 into 4. This is called the factorization method. This is called factorization, writing the number as a product of its factors. Okay, this is called factorization. But now we are going to discuss prime factorization. What is prime factorization? See, writing a number as a product of, not the factors, product of factors that are prime numbers. This is very important here. That's why that are prime numbers is called prime factorization. If I write the number as a product of its factors is called factorization, normal factorization. Okay, but if I write the number as a product of the factors, that means that are prime numbers. That means we have to represent, or we have to write the number as a product of prime numbers. Product of prime numbers is called prime factorization. That's why it is called prime. We have to write, or we have to represent the number as a product of prime numbers. We have to represent the number as a product of prime numbers. That's why it is called prime factorization. See, here I am representing 12 as 2 into 6. 2 is the prime number, but 6 is not the prime number. 3 is the prime number, but 4 is not the prime number, because 4 has the factors other than 1 and 4. 4 means actually what? 2 into 2, 1 into 4. So 4 has the factors 2 also. It has more than 2 factors. So 4 is not a prime number, it's a composite number. Okay, it's a composite number. So this is factorization method. If I write the number, or if I represent the number as a product of factors. But see, these numbers 2 3 no problem, 2 3 prime number, but 6 4 these are not the prime number. So here I have represented 12 as a product of the factors, not the prime factors. But if I write the 12 as 2 into 3, that means 1, you can write 1, no problem. Achha, that means 2 6, you can divide 6 by 2 into 3. You can write 6 as 2 into 3. Then this is called the prime factorization. See, here all the factors are prime numbers. What did I say? Representing the number as a product of the prime numbers. Here all the numbers are prime. 2, 2, 3. These are the prime numbers. So this is called the prime factorization. Another example, suppose 3 into 4. We can write 12 as 1 into 3 into, we can write 4 as 2 into 2. See, all the numbers are prime numbers. So this is called prime factorization. These are not called prime factorization. This is called factorization, but not prime factorization. Factorization means any product of any two factors, but prime factorization means you have to represent as a product of only the prime numbers, as a product of only prime numbers. Clear? Clear everybody? Okay. Another example you can see 36. So 36 you can represent a 36 as 1 into 2 into 18 example. But this 1, 2, 2 is the prime number, but 18 is not the prime number. So this is factorization, but not prime factorization. So 36 is equal, so we can write 1 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. 4, 3 is 12, 12, 3 is 36. And see the factors. 3 prime number, 3 prime number, 2 prime number, 2 prime number. So these all are the prime numbers. So if I represent any number as a product of all prime numbers, then this is called prime factorization method. Very, very, very important method. Acha, you can do it in this way, or I will learn you another easy process. See, suppose you have a number 250. Acha, 250, 270, 270. How will get this? I will get the factors. How you will get the factors? Simple process. There is an important process. Listen, you will divide or like this way, like this way. You learn this method you can do it very easily. Acha, 270 even number we can divide it by 2. So 2, 1, 2. You can divide in this way, huh? Then 3, 26, 1k, 1, 10, 5, 135. Okay. 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 Next, 135 is divisible by 3. See. So 3, 4, 12. 1, 1 remain. 1, 5, 15. So 3 5s are 15. Again we can divide by 3. 3, 3 1s are 3. 1, 15. Again divide by 3. 3 5. Again divide the number until you get 1. Divide the number until you get 1. Then you can represent 270 as 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. This is called the prime factorization. See, all the factors are prime numbers. 2 prime number, 3 prime number, 3 prime number, 3 prime number, 5 prime number. So all the numbers are prime numbers. Clear everybody? This is the easy method to get the prime factorization or the factors by prime factorization. This method is called prime factorization. Clear everybody? Another example. Suppose you have a number 300. So divide it by 2. 2 150, again 2 75, again 3 3 3 to the 6 25, again 5, again 5, sorry 1. So we can write 300 as 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. So see, 5 factor prime number, 3 prime number, 2 prime number. So here I have represented 300 as a product of all prime numbers. So this is called prime factorization, and these are the factors. Okay. Okay. Acha, now if you have asked to get the common factor, acha, from this you can get the factors of 300. These are the prime factors, huh? How you will get the factors of 300? Just take one number and multiply other one. So 2 into, that means 300 is equals to 2 into this, that means 150. Then multiply 2 into this 2 to 4. So 4 into 5 5 25 75. 4 into 75. Or 5 5 25 25 into 3 to 6 6 to 12. Or 5 to the 10, 10 into 5 to the 10, 10 into 3 to 6, 6 5 30, 10 into 30, or 5 3 the 15, 15 into 5 to the 10, 10 to 20, 15 into 20. Any other? That means you have to take 5 into 5 3 15, 15 to 30, 30 to 60 into 60. 3 into 5 5 25 25 to 50 50 to 100, 3 into 100. Okay. Again you say 5 5 25 25 into 3, 75, 75 into 2 to 4. Okay. So these are the factors of 30: 2, 150, 4, 75, 25, 12, 10, 30, 15, 20, 5, 60, 300. So in this, I mean, by the method of prime factorization, we can get the factors easily also. For the to find the factors, you have to take one or two together and rest of the numbers together. That means the product of the rest of the numbers together. Here I have taken 2 and product of rest of the numbers together. Here I have taken 2 into 2, then the product of rest of the numbers together. Here I have taken 5 into 5, rest of the product of 2 into 2 into 3 together. Here I have taken 10, that is 2 into 5. So rest of the numbers 2, 3 and 5. Multiplication of 2, 3 and 5 is 2, 3 is 6, 6 is 30. 30. Again 5, 5, 15. 15 means 3 into 5. So what are the rest of the numbers? 5, 2 and 2. So 5 to the 10, 10 to the 20. See, 15 to 20. So in this method we can find the factors also easily. So that's why prime factorization method is very important. Okay. So practice students more and more. Stay at home. Be safe. Thank you and have a nice day.